Be proud of who you're becoming. If you've been through pain, struggles, and I'm not talking about just any type of pains and struggles, I'm talking about severe. I'm talking about complex trauma. I'm hearing diagnoses, talking about bipolar, schizophrenia, mental ward, right? If you've been through anything like that and you've overcame it, understand that's so beautiful, and like it's such a gift, such an alchemical process, such a transmutative transmutation process, which means you transform that pain and use it as power. They say it takes pressure to make a diamond. When a seed is growing, it has to push through the pressure of the dirt. The roots have to push through the pressure of the dirt in order to grow. So be proud of that. Be proud of yourself. You don't you may maybe need to hear it, but I want to get you to a point where you don't need to even hear the validation. You don't need the validation from nobody. The validation is internal. The validation is a self-fulfilling process. It's an internal process, something that sprouts inward outwardly, something you know within yourself that you walk and carry with every day genuinely, living your most authentic way, not caring about people's projections and programming that they have, you know, living in your truth, you know, you may really be gifted. You really may, a lot of times these system structures try to project things onto people. These institutions try to project things onto people. Whole time they really have a gift. The same psychosis one person is going through in one country, a different country calls that, is ready to make that person the next shaman. But since we are in an environment in a country of America that is all about capitalism and money and keeping a certain group of people in power, it doesn't honor and respect the the more deeper metaphorical symbolic traditions. But with that being said, understand that you have a gift. You may be more grounded in this season in your life. You may be more calm in this season in your life. You may be in a season in your life where you're not as affected as about the outside world as you used to be. You may have been somebody who was very skittish and nervous all the time, anxiety ridden, depressed filled. But now you've been through so many things in your life. You've been through so many things and you've learned from those things. You didn't just go through something, you've learned from them. You transmuted them, you transformed them into lessons and things that you could take with yourself every day. So be proud of that transformation. Be proud of that person you have became, because some people don't. Some people allow the darkness to consume them. Some people allow the things that they've been through to make their heart bitter, make them closed off and cold. But you've decided to maintain your love. You decided to keep yourself open. You decided to keep embracing your light. And that is a gift within itself. That is so tough. The fact that you've done something like that and not, it's so easy to be influenced by darkness and negativity. It's so easy to be pulled into to the consistent reality that everything is bad, that this economy, this breaking news, that is always something, right? But you've allowed yourself to not be fallen into the trap of negativity. You can be aware of all these things, but keep your own internal peace. You don't have to let it trip you up or make you feel scattered or ungrounded. You don't care about what nobody the what modern society has to say about what you got going on, because ultimately most people are clouds, but you are the sun. What does the sun do? The sun shines bright by itself. Clouds blend in. You look at one cloud, it looks just like the other cloud you just seen. But you the sun. You shine. You shine. You choose to, because that's just your nature. That's who you are. Your truest self is a shiner. Your truest self is bright. Your truest self is light. And even you delve into the shadows, right? You're aware of the shadows. You're aware of your own shadows. You're aware of your own demons or your own darkness. You're aware of it. You integrate it. You love it. You appreciate it actually. You don't look at it like something that's totally evil, but you understand that you won't be controlled by the darkness. You won't be controlled by negativity or low vibrations. You look at those things as aspects of things that help you become a better person, to help you become a more full integrated person, not allowing it to keep you shrunken, not allowing it to keep you in 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 chaos. You've passed. The universe is proud of you. God is proud of you. The Most High is proud of you. Your highest self is proud of you, you know? So take a moment to just appreciate you and be proud of you, you know? Sit with that. Meditate on that. Take a breath. Let it land in your nervous system a certain way. Let it hit your soul and your heart a certain way. Let it hit your mind a certain way. And let it just presence, grounded in it, you know? I'm grateful to be here right now with you, to talk to you about these things. Because it takes one to know one, right? So understand that everything I'm speaking is things that I've been through myself. That's what all this channel readings are. Anyone who's channeling something, they're speaking from their own perspective, their own frequency, and those who align are in that same frequency now, that same radio station. That's all this is. So maybe you have a gift to channel too. Start your own YouTube channel. Start your own thing going on. Start your own Instagram, TikTok, and express your truth. Express your light. Express your unique perspective on things. Because there's only one of you, and that's what makes you special. Because it's only one of you. That one is, that one you is so special. It's so unique. We're all different in our own way. We all got something to say and think. We all matter. We can learn from each other. You know? So just like these trees, just like these trees, you've planted. Just like this tree, this vegetation, you've planted seeds, you've grown. You've At one point that tree was a seedling. At one point that tree was a tree. It was so small, and the smallest gust of wind could have blew it down. But it stand 10 toes down, and it decided to grow. It still grew and stayed sturdy and solid because it had good roots. It had to go down into the darkness first. Then it had to sprout up into the light. I love you, fam. Hope it resonated. If it does, if it did, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Much love. Divinely Modified. I'm out.